As you wish.
After that, but instead of healing and dying, intelligence gathering organizations worldwide, not like you were expecting. I mean, it's not like they can come out and say, we've created
Out of sight, out of mind.
that's the war killer who can enter your country whenever it wants, bust into your house, and detain you for who knows how long if you happen to buy a pack of cigarettes from a local 7-Eleven. But you read what I'm reading these days, and by that I mean UN resolutions.
As you wish.
Ratifying. Not only do these guys have the but Odd had nothing to do with it. We are investigating them after they happen. That's right, geniuses. Every night it's the pick and choose which attacks to stop and which to
Out of sight, out of mind.
Access granted.
The means for our salvation. Do not veer now. The singularity is near, Sever. You must hang on. I pray that the Mother will change her mind. Seeker, you are here to see the Builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover. The Mother has said that he has lost faith and that we should shun him, but I cannot abandon so easily. There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair. Some of us remembered, Builder. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. The singularity is near, Sever. You must hang on. I pray that the Mother will change her mind. We will all find our way to the machine God. A nice girl. She used to babysit my kids. Get lost, wrench.
Now this. You know, they are saying he was part of that attack. A member of ARC.
Bullshit. He is just a poor og with the wrong enhancements and the wrong connections. He outgrew his usefulness. Or they needed the apartment. Maybe for another wrench.
If that's true, they could do the same to anyone. To anyone who knows him. How long until they evict us, too? Terrible, is it not? Seems anyone can be guilty by association.
No chance you'll be evicted anytime soon, right? Traitor.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 200
Please, leave me alone.
Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you, but the terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It was certainly a wild and ridiculous day. This is a last episode. Following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague, we are led here to Dr. Talis
But the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp this. It was a tragedy for all.
but it wasn't all
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead, and dialogue, fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when you have spent taxpayer money to build special Were there not allegations that you...
Those accusations
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Zpátky do Golem City! Nech mě bejt, ty zrůdo!
What do you want from me? Are you here to plant more bombs and make normal people suffer for your sins? I wish all of you augmented people did not exist.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Free from persecution. This international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO, Nathaniel Brown. Its flagship project, a glittering engineered city named Rubia, is slated to be publicly unveiled at one of Brown's upcoming safe harbor conventions.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Online and let us know what you think. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events. National Civil Engineering and Action Plan is the brainchild of Senator
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. You want to do business? The man is over there.
I used to be an alcoholic. Getting into weed was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Stars is the man. He'll set you up. Stars is the man. He'll set you up.
Access granted.
You want to do business? The man is over there. She makes me sleep on the couch tonight. Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Trying to give me a reason to shoot you?
You aren't going to like what happens next, Connor.
Did you see his brains come out of his ears?
Calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answers. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation.
Stars is the man. He'll set you up.
Pick me up. You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
I have everything I need.
Then get lost. You waste my time. Whatever you need.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Shoot you, no one will care.
Stars is the man.
Too bold.
There's just never enough time.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something to find satisfaction? We have the answers. Like you, friend.
I can hear explosions in my sleep. Man, like this happening over and over again. And they won't stop until the city is destroyed. Until the world is destroyed. They say it was Ark, but it could be anyone. The girl on the corner, the delivery guy. You... Get away. Get out of here!
Lies in the machine. Join us, brother. Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine god will bring you peace.
This world is not yours to carry. No one can redeem you but yourself.
The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all...
Seeker, are you prepared for the Ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No. I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the Church to guide me. What would you like to know?
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the machine god. This is the ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
I saw your builder upstairs. He's not doing so well.
I was afraid of this. His flesh is failing, as his faith did. Perhaps the Mother was right to cast him out before he could tarnish the Ascension.
Doesn't say much for your church that you abandoned someone for asking questions. Not going to do much for your recruitment drive.
One of the chosen holds vigil. That is all I can do. Joseph's passion turned to bitter poison, and the flesh is weak. There is nothing more to say, Seeker. Do you have more questions?
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive, to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place, the dreamer of our ascension, now cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess, he's one of the flesh-flawed.
No, he simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine god will bring you peace.
And what? Ship us all off to...
We're talking.
And what? Ship us all off to Woodlake? Not now. And what? Ship us all off to Woodlake? No. They cannot evict you if there's no reason.
We're all responsible for that bombing.
I think you are exaggerating. That is just...
I drink anything with alcohol. Well, not until...
More and more attractive.
Maybe.
They seem like they have answers. Maybe they will offer us sanctuary.
Don't count on...
I do not think that sounds right.
I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine.
My neighbor was augmented, and they destroyed their apartment 2 years ago. Now my landlord is holding me responsible for
Homeless. Even in the worst part of the city, I cannot afford a roof over my head.
Join with the machine. Future
You, have anything on you? I'm desperate.
Daleko ti je. Tobě nebudu účtovat extra, jako těm ostatním. Na ulicích dneska není bezpečno. Radši se někde schovejte, policajti dneska řádí.
Can I get some posy off you?
You don't
Just a
believe
taste.
that any more than I do.
A half dose would be
They will
fine.
make
Just
an
something to get
example
past the nausea.
You see, this has been planned since the incident. Get away from me.
Stop talking crazy.
Get away from me.
Stop. Back off. Stop talking crazy. You sound like that conspiracy on the radio.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
District is pretty quiet.
Radši by si neměli nic zkoušet.
The humans here must want out. Sir? What do you want,
I don't know what you saw,
Go on
friend.
back to your hole before
What are
I
you
ship you off to
expecting is going
Gollum.
to happen? Look, Excuse us. Thanks.
Stop right there. Yeah, you. Down on your knees. Hands behind your head.
Long after the terrorists reached their point. So the
Poor Flash, having to live with the hunters.
You looking for the best prices in Prague? I'm not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je...
Ukažte mi papíry!
Here we go.
What do you want? You've never seen someone with nothing before?
Later.
Zatracený augole.
Hope he fucking washes the uniform this time.
You need to see Drachemir first. I don't handle new customers.
Just look at this place.
You get a bite to eat later, okay?
You know why?
I cannot handle any more of this.
I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood.
Stává se tady z toho Golem City.
I'm serious. I saw him last night, out behind the restaurant. He had a mallet in one hand. I've got nothing for you. I'm serious. I saw him last night, out behind the restaurant. He had a mallet. Interesting, no?
A pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
Street is off limits, or your buck. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Would have found him by now.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
To pin this most recent bombing and crime on target. I'm not saying plunder the augmented rights coalition don't get their hands dirty once in a while, but conflame them. If you were the legitimate way to terrorize a minority, you'd have to stick a pipe in a wheel once in a while to let people know you're not messing around when it comes to defending your home.
Yeah, change is definitely in the air. This city feels different.
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
I just want to check your documents.
Would hate to be...
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Must have left it in my other coat.
You expect me to believe that?
I expect you to believe that my docs are up to date.
I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, brand new measures just got implemented. If you try to continue this way without latest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of Augs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign Aug like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
You think you can take advantage of Augs because they're all too scared to say no to you. You know how much this reeks of extortion, right?
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity. You need to see this friend of mine.
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink, wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
Alright, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Milena would look better if she was back.
Get a smoke?
Rainbow Road goes through Bonbon. You know this, brother.
The rich. I heard they get neon delivered right to their bed. All automated. They bypass the people.
Please, I can pay you. You must have neuropathy. I was here first.
Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of... I only sell neon. Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of drug. It is called neon. Make you forget all about the rest.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy.
I told you, not my kind of merchandise, and not my problem.
Know why I never get to work the checkpoint.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská pomoc.
No, we've had our golden years. With
Unless you're looking for trouble, keep moving, Frank.
These papers are out of
Keep back,
date.
jerk.
I got them last week.
No, they expired last week.
I must have taken the old ones by mistake. Ah!
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
How is it different from the Utrecht?
Have a nice time.
No comparison.
Next.
Utrecht was a place to put people.
Papers, please.
A way to move the problem somewhere else.
Thank you.
Rabia is built for you to live.
Just stay where you are.
Okay. Can I keep this pamphlet?
Of course. Have a good day.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied, augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia. A concept city. 3D printed. Beyond state-of-the-art. A symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman. I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
I appreciate that you believe in what you're selling, this new future. But the future the Augmented want is the same as anyone else.
And the world won't allow it! I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
I thought the Udalek complex was Santos' future for the Augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Utalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the Augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between Augmented and non-Augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is 0 footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Santo says they're going to make the future a better place. They should concentrate on fixing the present. Hello. I'm sorry.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
You see that as well?
Is there something else I can help you with?
I was a little hasty before. There are some things you can tell me about Santo. You've given me a lot to
Just... We won't push you aside for your augment.
Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
I'll be there when I can, Kohler.
Nice look. You trying to be like a nuclear snake or something? Love that movie. To each his own.
And you wish upon a star.
What? I'm busy. What?
The song. It's in my head.
What?
Makes me think of the old puppet shop. Remember they were when we were kids?
Kopek.
That's it. Kopek. I used to love going in there. So much magic. Shame it's closed now.
That place would have been burned to the ground
Nice time
Of course
for a
they're
walk.
safe. You've eaten worse.
Keep moving.
That artist was pretty cute. For now. Where did he even find these uniforms? They smell. Elena would look better if she cut her hair. I think maybe someone died wearing these uniforms.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
That artist was pretty cute. For now. Hope that drone doesn't come over here again. Planes shoot down price. Bomb attacks. Any idea what today's take is?
Try to look professional.
Shoot down price. Bomb attacks.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
The city, maybe. Shit, little. Look in the room beyond the dance.
Too exposed. I hate those open spaces. I swear I've walked back and forth 20 times now.
Inside, this will be over. Check on him. You should probably try to help. Check it out. Anyone who tries to mess with us. Checking you see anything? Stay low and shoot anything that this isn't what you thought you'd be doing.
We will find him.
Get out here. I cannot wait for this district to be totally conscious and clean. What the worst of the fucking
She did not answer. The bitch must be with another man.
I would have found him by now.
We will find him.
Only cowards hide, Kohler.
Smells like squatters. Hate this district. Air is all wrong.
Haven't seen anything yet.
Stay low and shoot anything that moves.
Not to be some scary stories here. We want to talk. That is all.
Be quiet. Concentrate on finding him.
Get out here.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Jensen! My favorite techno wonderkind! Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it. Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have... Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
It's okay, Jensen. Try one of the new AUGs. Don't be scared of what you are, man. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
That's one of your standard serif AUGs. Those aren't the ones causing the problem. Try one of the new hidden ones. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. Help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Sarif installed all my AUGs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarif's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
Why would Sarif have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. It was a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, caller. Thanks for the praxis.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Don't do anything suspicious.
I was lucky to get through the checkpoint. The papers I'm carrying are forgeries.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská...
Got what you're looking for. You got nothing to do here.
Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Smells like police.
Good God!
I hate watching the news.
Not
Wars,
now.
famines, murders, diseases.
You're crowding me.
I hate watching.
Jo, tak zatím.
Next. Access.
This is interesting.
You don't have the right permissions.
There must be some mistake. If so, I'm not the one.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of being trapped underground.
Worry about that.
Be happy. Oh, it's really simple. Zoom there, button there, hold and wait for the
What's going on?
Move it, Hansa.
I'll quit, that's all.
Jste na dovolený, nebo co? Já bych odsud taky
Městu vládnou. Zločinci a...
What the hell? A hands are here? And so shiny.
Koukejte nám dát pokoj, nebo... To má být nějaký žert? Já s augama nejednám, lituju.
Known as North Gate, leads through the remains of the fortification that surrounded Starinista, more commonly known as the Old City. The wall itself was brought down in the 13th century, at least where it wasn't incorporated into the surrounding infrastructure. That was always like Area clear.
I should have stayed in bed. What's wrong with him?
I don't even know how to
I
log
have
on
to
to
help
this
this
system.
customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Like everyone is paranoid. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
No, should I?
You've been having strange problems of late. Technical glitches, things like that. It's probably nothing, but...
One can't be too careful these days.
Chang will figure it out, I hope. Well, I must get back to work. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing, Agent Jensen, and I hope you find the men who did it.
You and me both, Sedlak.
Someone there?
Nezní jako záležitost policie. Spust poplach!
on patrol. Could use some backup down here.
You got anything?
This way. Let's move on. Nothing here.
Fuck me. Think we're going the wrong way.
Come on, over there.
There's no way I'm letting you win.
If I were you.
Access granted. Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Moving from current position.
People like this?
I don't have time to complain.
Got what you're looking for.
Get away from me!
Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
I was just waiting for an explosion.
I told you we were going to be fine, didn't I?
You did. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together.
Fucking Bali run this.
So many people died. Safer to stay indoors and away from crowds.
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný. Bill for infractions from my court.
I heard a bunch of runaways live down in the sewers, formed their own little community.
And that's just a... Bummer. It can't be real.
Who cares?
couldn't imagine what it's like to be augmented these days.
No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol. Area secure. Maintaining cautious patrol. Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol.
Whatever it was, it's long gone.
Too quiet.
Promiň, chtěl jsem tě zavolat dřív. Kde jsou pasy? Měli bychom si je připravit. Pro jistotu. Jo, tak zatím.
Sorry.
Danto and augmented people just like you are creating the future together. How many more days can I last?
What is this?
Frozen. At least I won't feel the rats gnawing on them.
District is pretty quiet.
Instead of going after the Church of Machine God does not claim to
All must be ready.
open your eyes. I was lost like you, friends. Face of persecution and hatred. Hated myself, my God, my no longer. I have searched for salvation. I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine, friends. Join
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Adam, what's going on?
didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by InfoLink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive, a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
As you wish. Out of sight, out of mind.
Access granted.
Press your luck, Uyobok.
But things need to change around here. I
got connections now. I go to the valleys.
Ukażcie mi papier.
Zatraceni Augore.
You looking for permit?
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money?
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
You're not even trying, are you? You just blatantly scam Augs out of as much as you can.
You want updated permit or not? Documents are actually pretty good. You'll see. Trust me, the girl is very talented.
These documents, what are they? Stolen? Forged? Invisible?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night.
What that Vano guy wanted to talk about.
Uprzejmie prosím průkaz totožnosti.
Watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what did
Public economic policies and incentives directed at augmented laborers throughout the world, encouraging them to come to Prague and help make it the modern marvel it is today. However, this sudden influx of transient workers poses some unexpected challenges.
An experience that is
By 8,000 workers to turn Prague into a mirror of its time.
Were there not allegations that you...
Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague,
there was to construct a massive, one-of-a-kind complex out there. Today, these two-led complex serve as a shining example of political will and architectural innovation. So, the next time you're admiring Prague, don't forget to visit the outskirts and explore the wondrous houses that help make it what it is.
Join the discussion online and let us know what you think. This is Eliza Kassa, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, global leader in fair, unbiased,
historical tapestry. Among them, Zofia Ruzicka, the Czech Republic's first female president. Over the course of 9 years in power, her singular vision opened the door to new levels of economic investment and prosperity, making Prague not just a cultural capital, but a technological, medical, and financial one as well. The next time you come across one of Prague's many great wonders, look around and see if the name Ruzicka is somewhere nearby.
Why I never get to work the checkpoint.
Feels like I'm missing something.
There's too many of us. Too many shares in the take. The money is slow to a trickle.
Folks are getting attacked in the streets. They laying low.
I think maybe we have exhausted this plan. He could be in prison.
drying up. Fucking lasers everywhere. Useless. What could that be? Need to relax.
Today I am happy.
Nice to set something in the courtyard.
I'm taking you with me! I bet you're gonna kill me doing this! We will leave your body for the rats! Julian! I'm not dying like this!
String him up in the archway. Warning to others. You should check.
are losing our values the longer we stay in this place. Over there!
He's sneaking through the vent.
Hope we had friends nearby. Check on the pulse. Asshole. Okay, pay attention. Killing planks is always more satisfying. Entering now, you buck!
Shut up and search. I hate this.
But the boss wants, we do.
I told you, he bolted.
We would have dropped him in 2 seconds.
Someone started a party without.
Just like old times.
Fucking noise!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
has to say.
If you guys want me to work, you need to give me some breathing room. If you guys want me to work, you need to give me some breathing room. Tell Drahomir I'm almost done. Please, don't shoot me!
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no Og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month. But they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Ogs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of.
We've already taken care of the guys outside. They won't be a problem.
Thank you. As mysterious military types go, you're pretty neat, I guess. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Then they would walk blindly into a situation where they'd be responsible for a mass murder on this scale.
So the mayor's plan gets my support.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices teach us to have children so that we may love them.
Primus, is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Arenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Golem City. That someone wants to come through.
Ready? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even...
There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Golem just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Been dead a long, long time, and our only return to repeat what
Go away.
we once said. Before.
I am officially a vegetarian.
Supposed to be alone.
Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you. Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That true?
I will call the police.
I told you to leave. Last chance. Unless you want to be next. Police don't get paid to help Ox. That's what you...
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money, to feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
No, that's not who sent me. You paid someone for an AUG permit. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Those officers who stopped me. Sure, I remember. They charged me 3 times already. Said it was a very complicated process. I knew it wouldn't get me anywhere.
But you kept paying?
I was desperate. I would pay 100 more times if it meant I could stay close to my family, to what is left of them. I want to stay in Prague.
Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on a swing. All of this was before the... you know.
Before the incident.
Right. Incident. How ironic, hmm? I get augmented so I can be closer to them, and now it's not permitted.
What happens if they catch you without a valid aug permit?
They'll take me to that complex they built. Golem City.
Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man. I'd rather die somewhere that's familiar than live somewhere that's not. Golem City. Pfft. It's for criminals and revolutionaries. I am neither.
Where's your family now?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes from where I can catch glimpses of them, and at least I know they're all right.
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson. Children are better at forgiveness than adults. Is it not true?
They're better at forgetting. Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I met with both those augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
Wonderful.
More and more.
Any word from control?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
This area is clear. Moving.
Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napáchali.
Celý oddělení je skorumpované.
No, we can't. With these attacks and